everyone, and welcome to Herbology 101. This is your Professor Cha, and for today I'm going to be giving you something that, well, nobody asked for. I'm going to be giving you a plant tour from my indoor plants to my outdoor plants to my cactus. Yes, to my cactus or cacti to succulents, everything. I'm going to give you a run through, and I'll be putting their names on the screen as well as a plant counter, well, somewhere here on top. And if you have any questions, don't forget to put them on the comment section down below. And don't forget to, of course, click the subscribe button. And if you want to get a notification of when I post something on YouTube, a video, etc., click the notification bell below. Yes, and well, before I proceed to that video, this video is my first ever sponsored. This is sponsored by Wooden Plant Rack PH. They're on Facebook and on Instagram, and I'm going to be linking them down on the description box, and you may check them out if you are wondering where I got my beautiful bookshelf, which is already 6 years old. Can you believe that? We should support small business, right? And also my plant rack outside, which I'm going to be showing you in later on the video. That is also from them. And yes, before anything else, before any noises, let's get on to the video. Okay, let's start here on my bookshelf. I have a lot of plants here because they get a lot of morning sun for a few hours, an hour or two. So this is obviously an east facing window, so that's very vital to a plant. They get this very soft and warm sunlight in the morning. It's not too harsh for delicate house plants. So let's start over here. This is my Syngonium podophyllum. It's an arrowhead or arrowhead plant. So this is just the common variety, which is the green one. So I really love this plant. This is actually from my first plant, which I will show you later. And this is just a growing of a cutting there. So excuse me for the motorcycle. So look at that, it has a baby coming out. So next one, we have this beautiful Frydek or a velvet alocasia. So I'm just gonna try and put the Latin name for my plants. This is actually an alocasia mycolitziana. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So there. And over here is my beautiful Monstera adansonii, which is a growing from a cutting. It only had 2 leaves. It was from a friend of mine. Here is my Monstera deliciosa. Yes, which I already lost the oldest leaf, but it has a coming out one, which is very tedious, and I think it's very stagnant right now. And here we have my beautiful Ficus triangularis variegata. Look at that variegation. This is also from a cutting of a mother plant. It's doing really well. It has new babies coming out, so I'm not complaining. Here is my very lonely Ficus, oxalis or triangularis, oxalis triangularis, or a shamrock. See, babies. Okay, there. It's still growing on me because kinalbo ko siya. Yeah, I gave it a haircut, and now it's trying to bounce back. And here is my Scindapsus pictus or my silver satin pothos. If you look at the leaves closely, it has those silver variegation. It's very beautiful, and it's one of my favorites. It's actually really my favorite because look, since I bought this one, I already have two new leaves, one coming out, one baby here coming out as well. So it's been loving me, and I love it too. Oh, look at that, that's so beautiful. And it has this texture. It's very dusty right now. I haven't dusted my leaves yet, but yeah, it has this very thick and lustrous texture. Here we move to my succulents, my peperomia collection. Here I just got this brand new one. This is a peperomia caprara, emerald ripple peperomia. Look at those ripple. Actually has a little bit of dark coloring in the middle, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's very beautiful and very voluptuous. Yes, here is my peperomia petiolata or peperomia parallel. It's called parallel because sort of is a parallel, which is weird because the linings meet in the tip of the leaves. I think it's called parallel because you get a lot of leaves standing upright in a parallel position. I don't know. And here it has actually a baby coming out. So when I got this one, it already has those damage, but at least it has a baby coming out. Yes. And here is my, well, one of my favorite, which lost a lot of leaves and not giving me more babies. I don't know what's happening with this one. This is my peperomia argyrea. I don't know how to pronounce that. Or peperomia watermelon. Yeah, but it's very perky. Look, yeah, very pretty. And this one, this peperomia, I don't know what type this is. I've asked a lot of plant tubers to identify this one for me, but they haven't seemed to come across this variety yet, or this kind yet. I don't know, but it's beautiful and it's a peperomia. That's what counts. And here is, well, I've already killed one of these plants before. This is a peperomia rosso. So look, it has a lot of beautiful leaves. Right now it's very tiny, but I bet it's going to occupy the pot soon. Yes, it's very beautiful. Yeah. And here's my favorite, a peperomia hope. Yes, so you've seen me repot this one. I've already repotted it again, and look, it's loving life, it's loving me, it's loving the sun. So one thing I found out researching about this plant is that it's very easy to take care of. It loves the sun, and well, it's gonna give you a lot of love. It's just, well, it's dusty right now. Look, a lot of babies coming out in every direction. See that? So it loves me. And here is my beautiful Caladium Humboldtii, mini white or elephant ears. So this is just from a cutting. So I've sold a lot of Humboldtii before, and this is the one of the cuttings I've stolen from one of those plants, I think. Yeah, so there, it's so beautiful with that beautiful variegation. It's also very easy to take care of. It loves water, it loves the sun, and it's gonna give you a lot of babies. See? And here is a cutting of my large version or big ass version of my Monstera adansonii or Swiss cheese. Some people call this eyelet. It's very lonely. Look at that. It's very lonely. Yeah, I'm gonna put a counter of how many cars or tricycle or motorcycle that's been uh, passing by our house. So there, it's very lonely right now, I think, because, well, still haven't adjusted to the soil. I tried to propagate this on water, but it's not giving me anything. It's just the tips of the aerial roots are rotting, so I tried propagating it on soil. And here is my oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a tough time pronouncing the Latin name of my beautiful spider plant. So this is a chlorophytum comosum. Chlorophytum, well, that's easy. Chlorophytum, yeah, comosum, or my spider, yes, opa. So, or my spider plant. I really love this plant. I've had two of these plants. So funny story, bumili ako. I bought one and it already has root rot, so I lost that one. And I told the seller that it has root rot, so she replaced it. And again, the one she gave me also has root rot and it also died. So now I'm trying for the last time to keep this one alive. It doesn't have any root rot. I checked. I also, well, I really love this, and it is a bit different from the one that I previously got because the leaves of this one is thicker and perkier, and it really looks healthy. The roots are, well, it's outgrowing the pot that it had, so I changed it to a bigger pot, which is pretty cool. Look at that, it's beautiful. So this is my Molly Weasley the third, because I named the first one Molly Weasley because in the borough they have a beautiful spider plant, humongous spider plant, which if you are a potterhead like me and a plant mom like me, you'll be noticing. So I got a spider plant for that specific reason, because of that beautiful one I saw from the borough. Yes, and here I'm featuring my beautiful plant stand from Ate Beng. Yeah, a lot of my things are from Ate Beng, or from that Japan surplus. Even this one, those little trinkets, the saucers, a lot. Those dowels are from her. The wood, everything here. You saw this on my previous video. So, and here, let's move to this. Well, some people call this an alligator plant. It's what I've heard, it's a mother of thousands. The Latin name, it's very long. I've written it down so I won't be forgetting. It's a Bryllophyllum diagrammontianum. That's very hard. So mother of thousands. It's called the mother of thousands because if you look at those babies sprouting on top, once they mature, they fall down. I have some here. They fall down there. Fall down on soil or on your other plants, and they're gonna grow there like a weed. Yes. So yun nga. That's why it's called the mother of thousands, because from that cutting you'll get a lot. Oh, by the way, this is from my friend again, Monstera Bella. I'm gonna be linking her in my description below. She also sells plants, and she had given me a lot of cuttings from her hometown. So because there it's very inexpensive, and well, I've been very good. That was my training. I got very good into growing house plants because of her. Here we have my neon photos. Yes, opo. Excuse me po sa ating mga dumadaan na motor. Opo. Kay aga-aga. Okay, so this is my neon photos, or Epipremnum aureum. Oh, sorry, Penatum. So, neon photos. It's called a neon photos because obviously, yeah, neon. Yes, look at that. It's beautiful. This is also a cutting from the ones I've sold. It only had like 3 leaves and now it's growing on me. It really loves this spot here. Yeah. So what I've learned with houseplants, if they are having the time of their lives growing on you, you just leave them there, 'di ba? Huwag niyo na silang ilipat-lipat. Just let them stay where they want to stay and grow. And here is the common aloe vera. And yeah, moving on. This is my Epipremnum Orium or Pothos NJOY. So they're both pothos. This is my favorite one. You've seen this in two of my videos. Look at the beautiful variegation. This is almost all white, which is beautiful. I got this from my co-teacher. It was, well, if I can remember, just 2 leaves. Oh, dalawang leaf lang siya. So, yon. And now I've given a lot of this one for free, and I've also sold a lot of NJOY from cuttings from this one. So, yeah, it's very rewarding to have this plant around. And here is my a lot of people love this plant and they ask me if I'm selling it. It's also a cutting, a gift from my friend Miss Arabella. It's a Sansevieria whale fin. Yeah, it's also very rewarding. I've already moved the baby to a different pot. I'll show you later. And here is my string of hearts. It's very lonely. So I bought string of hearts and string of pearls, and here's what survived. It's very lonely, but it's doing well, having babies. So there. We'll just let it get all the sun it wants because it's a succulent type of plant. And soon I'll be having a beautiful string of hearts, fingers crossed. And here's my favorite. Oh my gosh. This is a philodendron Brazil. Yes, a heart leaf philodendron. Look at that, it's so beautiful. It's been like 2 months when I got this plant. It had a few leaves and now it's growing everywhere. Sorry about the lighting. It's growing everywhere and it's very happy. If you look at the variegation, so philodendron Brazil are known for the yellow streak in the middle. Mine almost has this leaf that, well, it's pure yellow. The green is, well, it's gone. I don't know if it's a good sign, if it's loving life, I don't know, but I think it is. There, if you look at the variegation. Yes, sorry for the lighting. So we're facing the morning sun right now and I'm sweating. Look, it's loving me and I love it too. See, it should have just little streaks in the middle, but well, perhaps it likes to bloom a different way. Yeah, bloom like a flower in a different way. And here we move to my cuttings also of a normal, a common aloe vera. Here's another a propagation rather of my Oxalis triangularis. There, it's loving life. I'm not complaining. And here is my favorite. I'm gonna take it down so you can see it better. Yes. You see, this is my philodendron micans. Yes. So it's very beautiful. Actually, this plant is very expensive for me, but it's rewarding. I tried to propagate it. I had a hard time, but it's now giving me a lot of growth, and it's giving me a lot of growth everywhere. It's a velvet philodendron, so it has this texture, velvety texture. That's why I love it. I want to collect a lot of velvety plants like this one. Yes, so beautiful. Trying to let it trail this way. Yes. Ah, it's so beautiful. Oh, look at that. So I want to let this trail on its own. Soon it'll grow crazy. Let its hair down. Yeah.
Because in only the magic bell you can. This is lovely. I know.